What's drifting, my dragons? We got episode 9 here of the KOTOR 2 playthrough. We also have a different Sith Lord here in the intro sequence, the one that was introduced last episode on that kind of derelict ship that was floating through space. So let's go ahead and hop in here. We left off getting a call from the Ithorians saying that they were being attacked in their compound. So we're going to head back there. I think we should just be able to transit. Yeah, here we go. Ithorian compound. So while we do this, I looked it up, and apparently what I lost by not taking Chotobot's help last episode was just an increased to my maximum force points. So that's a bit of a bummer, but oh well. Okay. War droid mercenary. Oh my goodness, there's a lot here. Throw another grenade. Soften them up. Oh damn, they're just straight up firing on the Ithorians here. Alright. Enter the fray. Damn, that one just died. I didn't think these were killable NPCs at this point, but I guess they are. Yeah, another one just went down.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Damn. What, 2 or 3 Ithorians died in that exchange? Droid dash plating. The greeter, what can you tell us? Linda Jufta. Alright, we know that Moses is in the vivarium and Choto's in his little area, and they're both kind of being locked down. So let's go get Moses first, because I think we need him to get through the area into Chotobot's room. Okay. Let's take this dude close to me.
I will silence this one.
Time to even the odds.
Damn, this dude's a Jedi, just missing everything. Welcome to the vivarium. How are you, my friend? Okay. Talk to Moses. I'm on my way. Just don't make it a habit. I mean, we want them to be self-sufficient, right? Alright, let's get over there.
Now, Chodo Habat, you will die along with your herd.
She intruded out, and she behind Gorubio.
That's none of my concern. I was hired to do a job, and after I kill you, I'll be done.
Uf that goodness. Fun will reach behind the butt.
Perhaps, but not today, Athorian. This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well. I shall add their bodies to the dead.
Alright, does he have a name? No, it's just regular mercenary. Alright. Let's get some speed going, and we'll take the leader down first. Maybe. Just missing everything. Damn, he's beating my ass. Holy shit.
Time to even the odds.
I hit him once there.
This shall not stop us.
Wow, I'm about to die. Oh, yep, here we go. Main party member just went down. Gray is out of force points to heal. That's alright. Last one should go down quick. Actually, just so I don't think it would
More where that
make much
came
of a
from.
difference, but yeah, just so my character's actually up for the conversation. Zerka.
Sidan gelfa vad inugan gelfa, linna krufta. Sidan gelfa vad inugan gelfa, linna krufta. Tuli kruftlava, vapoilta, kruftlava nivu gelfa. Sidan gelfa vad inugan gelfa, linna krufta. Tuli kruftlava, vapoilta. Kruftlava nivu gelfa. Sidan gelfa vad inugan gelfa, linna krufta. Renkundas, hoi sidan gelfa. Vapoilta. Sidan gelfa vad inugan gelfa, linna krufta.
Here's to see what he might be able to give us here. I risked my life to save you. Is that not worth something?
Sidan gelfa vad inugan gelfa, linna krufta.
Okay, well, I understand, Chodo.
Tuli kruftlava, vapoilta. Kruftlava nivu gelfa. Sidan gelfa vad inugan gelfa, linna krufta.
Damn, though, that mercenary leader really put the smackdown on us. Combat capabilities are not great on this character, that's for sure. Right. Let's just double check our journal. I think the only thing we can do now is go down to the planet surface here to talk to Bayodair, and hopefully he can help us. Right? Yep, looks like it. Transit to dock. Here we want the Arthurian one.
Kruftlava nivu gelfa vapoilta.
Chodo Habat sent me. I'm to take an orbital shuttle to RZ-0031 on Telos.
Sidan gelfa vad inugan gelfa, linna krufta.
Little spacesuit. It's cool. Alright. Airlock terminal, open bay 2 door. Let's go board this shuttle. This orbital shuttle is used to transport cargo and passengers between Citadel Station and Telos' surface. Take the freighter to Restoration Zone 0031.
Citadel Station, this is Admiral Karth Onasi of the Republic Cruiser Sojourn.
Admiral Onasi? This is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gren, it's nice to know that TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An Admiral. You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Karth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gren. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up, well, he managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plans.
Am I hearing this right?
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The exile? Then
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
Everyone hold on tight. We should be putting down in a few seconds. Grab onto something. This is about to get rough real fast.
Good to have you back, General.
What happened?
Easy now. You survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General.
General?
You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad he's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. Bayadur, I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one.
Sorry, I just can't remember.
Don't think too hard. I'd rather not talk about the war, if we could. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good.
How are the others?
They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here?
I was told I might be able to find my ship here.
Well, if your ship's in as bad shape as this one, I don't think you're gonna have much luck.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
Damn, she's so rude. Alright, what shot us down?
Beats me. No one's supposed to be here but a Zerka research team. I can't say they'd be happy to see us, but shooting us down? I can't imagine Zerka having us shot down by a bunch of scientists either. You know, I caught a glimpse of what looked like an AD tower when we flew over the compound.
Why would a research station have an air defense tower?
Maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be. I've seen pirate bases with the same sort of setup.
Let's go. We need to find our ship.
I can help you find it. I have access to the shield network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but Nadine and I can fix that wreck.
Alright, yeah, well that shuttle's all messed up, so let's get going.
That's the plan.
KOTOR has joined the party. He possesses the special ability to rend and destroy force fields. Uses shield breaker ability in combat to disrupt enemy shields. Alright, so now we get to select our people. So we'll keep KOTOR, of course, and then I think we'll go ahead and grab Kreia, just because I want to see if we can get more influence with her. Even though she is kind of annoying sometimes. Alright, here we go. Journal entry added. So Atten phases out of existence. Let's give ourselves some... oh, actually, yeah, we need to level up KOTOR. I think... oh, he's Tech Specialist 6. But still, okay, level up Repulsor Strike. It's his special ability skills. That's nice. We just get to give him all... or max them all out as far as we can here. Alright, attributes. He's only one away from getting a bonus into his intelligence, so let's do that. And then we can give him treat injury. Alright, feats. We can give him even more skills. I think KOTOR... I didn't even pay enough attention to his attributes. He's probably more of a blaster shot than a melee, although he has melee abilities here. Close combat. I don't think we need to give him any more skills. Dual strike. Attack an enemy that another party member is also attacking. +2 to hit. Finesse with melee weapons or vitality points. Interesting. So it looks like maybe melee weapons is his go-to, but let's just give him more skills. I don't think we'll keep KOTOR in our party all that much, so combat-wise, not the end of the world. If he's not the best. Okay, sweet. What can we give him? Sure, give him some light armor. Sure, give him the same Bothan thing, a reflex package since we have it. Give him a little bit more physical damage. Some fortitude saves. Oh, but all we have is blaster options. Well, we'll give him a blaster rifle for now, and then once we get something that we can give him as far as a weapon, melee weapon, we'll give him a melee weapon.
This won't take long.
Focus.
I'm missing a lot of attacks now. I mean, I know my dexterity is kind of dookie, but...
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like this. We should keep our eyes open.
Alright, sweet. So before we go and fight those mercenaries, let's try and recover some of these mines and get that cache in the middle. Ion charger, power implant, Mandalorian combat suit. Nice. Decent loot.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already. They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
Why is Beodur inside of a Zerka-controlled area, I wonder? Force Pike. I don't know if that would be any good for Beodur or not. Alright, get items. Swoop Bike, Land Speeder, I don't think we can do any of these, yeah. Code locked, you can't use it.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
I will silence all of them.
Cool. Oh, look who it is. Looks like I'll be able to collect on that bounty anyways.
Senamaranse, Manakonbes, Chinpalamuli, Dornerindarisa, Kunikiti, Teranasa Farfasinta, Noido Roka Motokra, Donanochi, Kilipamulira Slemo Podwanga Kun Biskin, Bonitranada, Rinsomakre Mosun Ratankula.
Wait, bounty? Why is there a bounty on your head?
I'll explain it later.
Dosokanki, Jiso Maranesh Sando Trapamolektek, Marawana Chiso Lucharaka, Gumasone, Machido Pachawa Chanamaba.
I don't think so. You'll have to come through me if you want to take the general.
Gumasone, Machido Pachawa Chanamaba.
Alright. Gray's gonna run through the mines, guaranteed. Alright, let's take the Rhodian first. It's got a big mouth.
This won't take long.
And I really don't hit any hits. Don't hit any attacks on me. Except when they're stunned. That's nice. Just regular attacks without the flurry, because I know I get a slight negative. But, oh well. We're making do. Beodur don't. There we go. Both of them just walk right through the mines. It's all good. Alright. Arcanian energy shield.
Take him down.
Bag. Frag grenade and adrenal alacrity. Nothing else over here on this coast. Get items. Alright, let's fight these guys.
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos. The Ithorians are truly amazing in their work.
The force is strong here. Whether Chodo and his herd has anything to do with that is another matter. Can you feel anything?
A whisper, perhaps, like the breeze through the grass.
That is good. As a breeze may swiftly turn to a gale, you are slowly beginning to be reopened to the Force.
Quiet. There's a large mercenary patrol up ahead. If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us. We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs to the south.
No need to hide. Let's take them all out.
Bold. All right. Let's do it.
Let's do that. Let's activate the Mandalorian melee shield. Let's get in there. Alright, let me throw a grenade at the dude in the back. And another grenade at that dude in the back. Alright. Hopefully get this guy down. Oh, whoops.
This shall not stop us for long. This shall not stop us for long.
So those 30s I'm hitting must be criticals, hey? Can't imagine I get those damage numbers without getting crit. Nice. We got land speeder. Let's get these remains. Anything else around? No? Alright. Let's go ahead and level our people up. Skills. Again, computer use and repair, we want to stay topped up for when we reunite with T3. And just put a few more points in a few other things. Persuade, I think next level up we'll try and increase that again. I know we won't be able to keep up on our skills in any super great way because we're trying to maximize all of them, but it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, using a force power requires force points. Your light dark side rating affects the force point cost of some powers. So like shock is going to be a lot more expensive the more we get down the light side path, but that's okay. I wonder if we should look for stun. It's a light side power. The DC, I mean our wisdom isn't great, but our charisma is okay. So we might be able to do something. Alright. Sweet. Bayodur. I'll level him up. Same thing we were doing before, where we just give them across the board. Alright, Kreia, level up. Skills. I think we do the same thing with her, right? Just one down. Powers. Do we need to be at level 12 for a better heal? We can give her a better stun. Let's do it. All right. Saved, of course. Crystal silver. Kick ass. Credits, concussion grenade, more credits. Okay. There's nothing else further this way, right? Yeah, no. Get an invisible wall. Alright. What if we push? Nice. Just exploring everything I can to find whatever there is on the surface here. I know there's a few more of the caches. There's one here. And also just, you never know. It's been long enough since I played this game, I don't remember everything that's everywhere. So you never know, maybe there's a secret I'll find. Kinda cool.
The mercenaries have at least 2 hidden caches like this. We should keep our eyes open.
Thanks, KOTOR. Very helpful. Alright. Get items. Nice, sweet. We've got a couple of higher level healing too, like life support pack I think is the highest level med pack there is, the highest healing item. I don't know. Textures on the tree are pretty good. Seems like right now the penalty we get on flurry, maybe that's part of what's giving us such poor hit ratings. We'll see. We might just stick with regular attacks for now. Determination, Shi-Cho lightsaber form. I don't know if we can do much with that currently.
Minefield ahead. We can pick our way through, or take the time to disarm some and clear a path.
Kraya is just going to run right through to those towers up ahead, so... Well, actually, what we could do instead, maybe... I know the last time we tried this, because our skill kind of sucks, it didn't, Oh, dang. Oh, it's the same thing we have on right now. Okay. But let's swap this out for the stealth field enhancer. Okay, I think nothing else we have really gives us that. Yeah. Let's save quick. Solo mode on. Get into stealth. See if we can disarm these before our teammates just run into all of them. I don't think we'll use these frag mines for anything. It'll just be nice to break them down for chemical components once we get to our next lab station. With the items we have, even with not so great stealth, we're getting pretty far, or we're getting pretty close to these turrets. Might be able to even get close enough to sneak attack one of them to kick off the combat. Let's do it. I think I broke stealth too early. Alright, we'll turn off solo mode so that we can get KOTOR and Kreia involved. Use our night speed to give us an extra attack per round. Sounded like a Lego busting apart when it was destroyed. Alright, transition to the excavation site. Another sentry droid.
Sentry droid ahead. We've been spotted again. We're close to the compound, so they'll be getting ready for us.
Let's swap our equipment out, get back to the Bothan Perception Visor. Not that it really matters right now, but why not? Keep all of that. Let's activate a energy shield. Get some speed going. Damn lady. Alright, Kray's gonna run through the mines again. So maybe our best bet is to see if we can pick our way through them. Alright. Take down the bots first.
This shall not stop us for long.
I guess or her. Whatever works. Try a stun. I don't think it'll work. Oh, nice. Craig got a force choke off. Sweet. Oh no, Beodur. Don't. Incredible stuff, team. Alright. So Zerka's pretty entrenched here. They got a lot of people. They have turrets and mines and all sorts of things trying to keep us out. Alright, I remember this next fight being a little intense, so I'm going to save the game just in case we lose, that we don't get too far behind. Switch over to Beodur so that he can heal himself a little bit. Alright, so we still have the shield on. Adrenal alacrity, I don't know what that does. Not like it really matters. Let's give ourselves some speed. Go right in.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way there, though.
Look sharp.
What do we have here? The Jedi. Saves us the trouble of looking for you. Corin Fault did say you were dangerous. Maybe he does know what he's talking about.
Corin Fault. Yeah, he's the guy that we talked to that kind of helped us get into the mainframe. Who are you?
Fault hired me to keep everyone out of the restoration zone. You in particular.
But why? What's down here?
A grenade with your name on it, Jedi. Attack!
Well, we tried to get some information out of him. Didn't work. Okay. So we want to give ourselves speed first, because it gives us defense as well. Alright. See if this concussion grenade can do anything. Oh nice, this guy's stunned. I don't think we'll get there before he's unstunned. We'll see. Nice. Stun 2. Then he was stunned for a few turns. That was sick. Alright. I think we'll probably have to stop with the flurries just because we're not hitting anything. Oh well. Beat him up. Alright, so since he just got successfully pushed, he should be stunned here. Oops. Hit him a few more times. Here we go.
I will silence this one. Fallen.
Nice. Dang, we're doing pretty good here. Better than I would have thought, at least. Oh, but Kreia and Beodur are a little beat up. Alright, this is the only grenade we have left. It's a sonic one, so let's toss it. I don't think we have anything else that's AoE. Let's... Oh, she's just up here by herself. Advanced med pack on herself. Beodur will do the same thing. Advanced med pack on himself. Go back to Osriel here. Let's get in there. Nice. Alright. Might spend a lot of time taking down a veteran here, but whatever. Let's bust this one. Get ourselves some speed again. Nice. Alright, now we'll take down the weaker one first. Nice, this is the last one left.
Fallen. Fallen. Fallen.
Nice. Alright, before we go up to that platform to get Beodur onto that console, let's go ahead and grab everything we can grab. As far as remains go, we'll recover these mines before our companions have a chance to run through them. Get items. Underweave, armor weave underlay Mark II disruptor rifle. I don't think anyone rushed us up there, but just to see if there's anything behind these buildings. Let's take a peek. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Computer spike. It's impressive though, Kreia wiped this entire upper platform by herself. Or did Beodur help her? I'll be honest, I wasn't paying super close attention. Alright. Thermal shield generator. Alright, computer panel.
Hopefully I'll be able to access the shield network from this console. Good, it's functional, and my passcodes still work. Now let's find your ship.
The TSF said the Ebon Hawk wasn't at any sanctioned landing site. What makes you think you can find it?
The TSF probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know the planet as well as I do. Telos' atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Landing a ship in the wastes would be like sealing it in a hangar full of hungry Minots. So that means there's probably an unsanctioned landing site somewhere on the planet, still shielded, but not a restoration zone or other listed facility. That's why I need access to the shield network.
You sly dog, Beodur.
Here, a small anomaly in the shield network's power grid. I'm not surprised the TSF didn't spot this. It's subtle, more like an error or random flux than anything suspicious.
What is it?
It looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show nothing, just an empty mesa.
We should investigate this. I feel this is the best bet of finding the Ebon Hawk.
How are we going to get to the polar region?
That's a little tougher. According to the computer, a shuttle is currently docked inside the research facility. At least there was at last report, though that was months ago.
So we don't know that the shuttle will still be there or working?
I don't, but that's not going to stop me. I'm getting back to Citadel if I have to build a new ship myself.
What are we waiting for then?
There's one other small problem. Recently, Zerka teams that were sent into the military facility have not been coming out. But it's not as though we have any choice.
Let's go. Alright, yeah, I mean our shuttle that we flew in on is currently crashed and inoperable. How far away? Let's get down into this research facility. Or old military base, I should say. Alright, I think
this
this
arm of mine
cues
is
a
just for show, General. Stand back.
cutscene. Beodur, here we go. Nice.
The Zerka mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
Beodur has the ability to break through various shields with his repulsor fist. They're both poisoned. Can we change things in combat? Let's give Beodur the breath mask. So he's immune to poison right away. There we go, yeah, Beodur just went down. We should be able to use this terminal to shut off a poison generation computer, slice an security terminal, download facility map, deactivate local turrets, log out. Oh. I guess we can't shut that down right now. Beodur's, well, he's immune, so we should be alright. Gray's gonna keep running around getting poisoned though. I think. Oops. Doing really good.
What's going on?
Alright, Beodur. Oh. Oh, Beodur just went down.
I will silence this one.
Let's get this guy. I was gonna say, there we go. Beodur should be up. Administrative ID card. Convenient. Metal Grace. Iradu's strength amplifier. Gloves, what did that give us? Just strength +2. It's kind of nice. Infiltrator gloves is still better because we're using finesse anyway. But yeah, +11 to hit on these. So it's wild that we're still missing. Guess we just gotta get good. Alright, so behind this door is probably more enemies. I wonder if
Yes.
Freya can do a little work for us. Alright, night speed. Nice, another level. Hopefully we get a feat. 'Cause we could really use one as far as our combat goes. It remains droid motivator booster. Metal case. Zabrak combat suit. Might be good for Beodur. He is a Zabrak, right? Does it tell us? Just tech specialist 10. Okay. Defense bonus 5, and then a fire resistance. No fire resistance, but still. We'll give it to him because he is a Zabrak. Alright, let's level up. Oh, nice. Attributes. Alright, so we have Constitution's kind of low. If we could boost that, we'd get better access to implants. But I wonder if we give ourselves either more wisdom or more charisma as far as force powers go. Yeah, let's boost our charisma a little more. I don't care as much about, like I said, optimal gameplay, having good constitution, actually being, effective in the game. Nah, we're good. Alright, sweet. So we'll bump Persuade up to 14. Give our demolitions up to 14 as well. And then we'll put 1 point each in security and treat injury. Alright, feats. Here we go. Force immunity paralysis. That's sick. Extra melee attack during the round. No penalties when using Master Flurry. Or should we use improved 2 weapons that we don't get? We get even less of a penalty to using that second weapon in the first place, maybe. Alright, or we just get a flat +1 bonus. Because we already have finesse melee weapons. We'll need to get finesse lightsaber eventually. Unarmed specialist 3. Precise shot, we don't care about that. Yeah, so it's just between the 2 weapon fighting and the Master Flurry. Let's get our improved 2 weapon fighting. Hopefully we'll hit more things. Resilience, Soresu lightsaber form. Alright, so we have Dominate Mind. Force redirection. Power is always in effect, provides an extra +3 to all deflection rolls. It's kind of nice to be able to potentially damage enemies that are shooting at us in the first place. There's Force Lightning. Okay, and a successful save, which they almost always do save, cuts the damage in half. Not bad. I think we might be better off with Force Redirection for now. Alright, sweet, we're already level 12. That's pretty kick-ass. Droid lockout bypass. Alright, Beodur, get that door open. Alright, let's take the ones on the right side first here. Give ourselves a little boost. Sweet. Now let's see if we hit more of these attacks after getting into 2 weapon fighting. There we go. Granted, I think the turret's easier to hit than these droids. Oh, there's a workbench and a lab station here. That's nice. Alright, I don't think we have much we can do at the... Well, maybe we can upgrade Beodor's armor. I didn't check to see if it is. Okay, here goes. Zabrak combat suit. Upgrade item. Give him resistance to energy damage, and then overlay. Give him resistance to sonic. Why not? Alright, do we have anything better we can put on here? Advanced. Yes. Enhanced or vibration. Sure, we'll keep the energy bonus moderate. Yeah. Alright, Wally's got the blaster rifle. Sure, let's give him extra damage against droids since we're fighting a lot of them as is. Oh yeah, Kreia has the minor uniform on, right? She already have? Oh, we don't have anything we can use in there anyway. Alright, I think this is Kreia's vibro sword, I believe. So might as well give her. A few upgrades. Oh, sweet. Alright. Whoops. Use the lab station now. View breakdown items. We can get rid of pretty much all of these minor frag mines. Oh, and it gives us a good amount of chemicals too. That is nice. Alright. So we'll sit on that pile of chemicals for now because I don't know. Well, maybe we want to make some grenades, potentially. Plasma grenades need demolitions of 20, but those are pretty sick. And then thermal detonators, pretty intense too. The concussion grenade. Yeah, stun, DC 15 will save. I know when I tossed it earlier, it was pretty effective. 40, but still, I think we'll be alright. Release a little bit. Life support, we need a true injury relief 12. Pheromone package, same thing. Implants 12, 12, 12. Alright. Sweet.
Let's go.
Well, there's a shuttle. Before we go through that door, let's level up Kreia. Sure. Powers. Determination. Let's give her Force Whirlwind. That'd be kind of good. It's universal power. She's neutral anyway. Sure, why not? Alright.
What's going on?
Let's get that door open, Beodor.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
Serviceable, not good enough for you?
The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
Cool. Let's see what we can do then. Let's just run around this room first. Just to see if there's anything worth finding and seeing. Possible. Military grade security door cannot be opened from here. May be controlled by a nearby terminal. Cool. Telos military droid. This droid has been deactivated. Alright, so there's really only the one direction we can go. Whoops, got poisoned.
Yeah?
Alright. Just get this door open for us. Maybe there's a terminal in here that we can use to do a few things, like shut off the poison. Oh, nice plasma grenade. Repeating blaster carbine and adrenal alacrity. Repeating blaster carbine, I'm assuming, is going to be a little bit better than just regular blaster rifle. Even though we do have the upgrade in there. Not upgradable. Sure, why not? Alright, just since it's been a second or so, let's go ahead and save the game again. Security control. Alright, turn off the security gas vents. Deactivate it. Okay, that's all we can do here. That's okay. Bay control. Unlocking your doors. Failure. Base reactor is offline. Cannot unlock hangar doors. Alright, log out. So we need to get the reactor online. We need the ignition codes, and then we can come back, get this open. Oh, when I upgraded Krea's Vibro Sword, it didn't re-equip. Oh, she can't. Wonder why. Because she needs weapon focus melee weapons to have it on. Okay, whoops. Well, we'll keep her unarmed for now. We'll have to go back and change that. Okay, let's just give Beodur some more HP. Heavy combat suit repair kit. Military grade scooter cannot be opened from here, maybe controlled from a nearby terminal. Okay, anything down here? Probably not. Alright, we need to get back to that workbench to fix Krea's Vibro Sword. Give her a little bit more damage potential. Otherwise unarmed might be a little rough. Whip. Whip. Alright. Upgrade item. Yeah, feat required weapon focus melee weapons. None. Damage 1d3 physical. Okay. Just one guy hiding in the corner to ambush us. Droid flamethrower. Military door. Oh, whoa. It's a dude. Let's kill this droid first. Oh, never mind. Who are you?
Tayaita, tabosananansata. Tonata biasvia. Jicho watana, ikunera que te dinito para más nucho.
You are here to get us out of here, yes? Why would I waste my time?
Da hupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
Give it to me.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
Follow me out.
Tonino bapin koneyaka. Chuba picha tunayuma mochinawa.
Okay, does he actually follow me around? Oh, damn. Alright, sweet. Then I think we probably will lead him to the exit. Eventually. Damn, this is a sick turn. Stop following me. Find your own way out. You'll be alright. Okay, fine, keep following me. Oh, why not? We can get this dude to the exit. Especially now that Circa's in disarray and gonna be removed from Citadel Station, probably. Maybe this guy can go and find something else to do this time. Alright, do we need to leave this area? Oh, where's he at? I suppose we sped through, but let's go to the restoration zone and see if that triggers a cutscene. Alright, well. Guess we'll see if we run into him again. Oh, there he is. Superstar. Alright, I guess we'll go real slow. Man, I'm too stupid to go backwards. Alright, come on, brother. You get stuck on that box. Come on, bro. There we go. Man, this dude's a pain in the ass to escort. See, told you I was too stupid to go backwards. I went the wrong way again. Alright, here we go. I think it's mostly a straight shot. If we talk to him in this room, oh, here we go.
And what is it you think you have accomplished?
What do you mean?
If you seek to aid everyone that suffers in the galaxy, you will only weaken yourself and weaken them. It is the internal struggles, when fought and won on their own, that yield the strongest rewards. You stole that struggle from them, cheapened it.
Is it wrong to help others in need?
If you care for others, then dispense with pity and sacrifice, and recognize the value in letting them fight their own battles. And when they triumph, they will be even stronger for the victory.
Perhaps you are right. I will consider this.
That is all I ask.
Man, I didn't get any influence gained with her on that conversation. Maybe there is no pleasing that lady. Is there a way to see current level of influence you have with someone? Go to her. Maybe I'll look into that later. Not like it really matters, but let's see what we can do.
Let's go.
Let us end this.
Any remains on either of these? Nope. They're shooting at us through the door. Whoa. Alright, let's get this guy. Nice. Droid machine interface. So we have a couple of terminals we can interact with, but let's go in here first. Is there anything in this room that we can do? Doesn't look like it. That one's locked, probably can only be accessed through a terminal. Alright. Dang. Overload droid recharging stations. There's a couple in there. Eliminate. Nice. Log out. It cannot be opened here. May be controlled from a nearby terminal. Maybe in the next room. Or not.
Let's go.
Alright, Beodare, get this door open. This facility's huge. Security door. Oh, what's up, dog? Damaged HK protocol droid.
This droid has been damaged and does not appear to be functional.
Alright, repair, activate the droid. Success. The droid is now active, however many of its functions still appear to be disabled. Program droid to follow you. Patrol mode engaged. Once you end this session, the droid will follow you. Leave it alone. I don't know what that does for us, but why not? Alright, so it looks like if we go to the right there, there's a way to a different area. Oh. Alright then. I guess that HK droid just ran towards us and exploded. Military door. Cardio package battle stimulant.
What's going on?
This turret has been disabled.
What's going on?
Droid has been deactivated. Well, let's check the reactor control start reactor. I bet that's what's going to cause those droids and turrets to wake up, hey? It's a big droid. Alright, reactor is currently online. Can we do anything else with it? No, just log out. Oh, there we go, now that's nice. does going to the left? Military base sublevel. Locked. Magnetically sealed. Cannot be opened at this time. Okay, never mind. I guess we can't get down there. So we still don't have the liftoff codes for the shuttle, correct? Terminal inactive. Log out. Did I miss this terminal before? Status inactive. Log out. Okay. Droid system fortification. Okay, security door. Open this up, metal box. Parts. Dang, 6 parts there, that's nice. Datapad, cardio package, security tunneler. Datapad contains the ignition code for the orbital shuttle in the underground hangar. Nice. Alright, since we can't get through that other door to the sublevel, I guess we just gotta keep going. Back to the hangar bay, so we can get out of here with that shuttle. Unlock hangar doors. Those are big footsteps I heard out there. Alright, there it is. Big droid. It's woke up. Alright, let's beat its ass. Should be pretty easy to hit. Oh no. It's not. Alright, try a shock on it quick. Use a shield. Oh wow, I got roasted. Alright, we'll try a shock. Bayodir will throw a grenade.
I hear you.
Kreia, let's do a heal. Does that bring our main guy back up? Oh, never mind, this is down. Damn. Okay. Well, let's hope we can finish this thing off. Damn. Okay, load last save game. Was that the last time we manually saved? Yeah. Well, shit. Alright, turn off security gas vents, log out. That's a bummer. Good reminder to save my game before boss fights. Okay, so we need the reactor online before we open that. Definitely before we fight that tank droid again, we need to fix Kreia's lights or vibrosword situation. Upgrade items, vibrosword, ditch the vibration cell. That's probably why, thinking back on it, when I couldn't use the Zabrak in the offhand, it's probably because I didn't have the requisite feat for it, huh? Alright, sweet. Let's give her back her Vibro Sword. Bayodir, let's level him up. Feats. Gave him toughness last level up, and that didn't particularly help. Yeah, but might still be our best bet. All right.
Yes?
Tawancha morechiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata.
Who are you?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Tonata biasvia. Jicho watana ikune rakete dinito para mas nucho.
Why would I waste my time?
Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune.
Give it to me.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Got no sympathy for Circa after we just died in an alternate universe. Why? You just have me charged for robbery.
Graci ubacin compadwana muska na bosca wamba.
He can find his way out. Okay, dark side points gained that time. Oh, he's trying to attack me. Jeez.
Focus.
Kill this droid. Damn, Beoder. Oh, he also had plasma grenades.
Yeah?
Focus.
Anything we can do here? Nope. Status inactive, log out. This one we can overload. Alright, neither of those doors will open for us. I think we checked this last time, there's nothing in this side room, right? Yeah. Okay.
What's going on?
And military base sublevel. Is that? I think that's something later in the game we can wind up going back to, right? I don't remember how that works.
This droid has been damaged and does not appear to be functional.
Activate the droid, program droid to follow you, leave it alone. I'll see in a second here, it'll just run towards us and blow up. Goodbye.
Let's go. What's going on?
Alright, just double checking that there's nothing else we can do in here. Sweet. Let's start the reactor. Alright, now we know that the tank droid is no joke and can mess our shit up. So that's good to know. Alright. Take out these turrets. Nice. So we have the ignition codes, we can go open the hangar door, and then we'll fight that tank droid, but we'll save before we do that, just so we don't have to replay all this shit again. Not that replaying it's the worst thing, obviously. I'm playing through this game for a reason in the first place, but still. Alright, controlled by a nearby terminal. Is that door open? Can we open that? Alright. Save the game. Open the hangar doors, and then we'll go out there and fight that guy. Hangar doors unlocked. Re-up the night speed. Get an energy shield on us. Alright, let's get him. Oh yeah. Remains an ion striker. Alright, step away from the shuttle. We want to be able to check this room that the tank droid came out of first. Metal box. Components, parts. We have a lot of parts now, which is nice. Sinegar warsuit. Components, more parts. Nice. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and board the shuttle. This old orbital shuttle doesn't have a hyperdrive, but it can get you out of the restoration zone. Take the shuttle to the shielded mesa in Telos' polar region.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. You've likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the SHIELD network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me. You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences. Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
That's kick-ass. Of course, Atten had to curse us by saying, can't be any worse than last time. Alright. So clearly they shot down their... I don't know that we need to ask about shooting down the vessel, because they want to get us, right? How many of you are there?
Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
Alright, we'll ask it anyway, just because why not? But what are you assassin droids doing here?
Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder?
Alright, if you want to fight, come on. Alright, so these floating mines, take those out quick. Alright, me and Krace. I'll go for the one on the left here first.
Time to take him down the side.
Get away from that one. I thought it would initiate self-destruct.
I was informed.
Systems failing, Master.
Some upgrades from these guys. HK control cluster, we can put that into the HK, is it 47 on the Ebon Hawk when we get back. Alright. Let's level up Atten quick. Whoops. Level up skills. We're just doing the same thing for all of our companions, kind of just giving them their class skills primarily. Alright, feats. We are sneak attack 6. Nice. Alright. So we have the master sniper shot. Let's go ahead and give him 2-weapon fighting as well. So we can just start kicking ass with his dualies. Speaking of dualies, just because I know some of the homies are probably watching this, and even people who aren't the homies watching this, when it comes to Counter-Strike, dualies long. First round's just dualies long. That's what you do. Alright, what's up, Beodur? Beodur looks as if he was knocked unconscious by the explosion. If you can find refuge, then he should recover in time. Alright, so we have our shot down shuttle. This little bunker over here looks like the only other place on the mesa that's worth investigating. Alright, plateau interior.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Who are you?
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense we will come to no harm.
Very well. I did not come here to do battle, just to get our ship back.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Beodur and Atten both just unconscious in their cells, legs sticking out of the field that only causes mild electrical burns.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Tell me what you've done with my friends first.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
It was not my intention to come here, Atris, or see you again.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Jedi exiled me out of fear, of Revan, of me, and of what we represented.
You sought adventure, you hungered for battle, you could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I also recall you wished me imprisoned, or worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
I did not realize you still had it after so many years.
I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Insult to the Order? You insult me by carrying it.
Then you misunderstand its meaning while it is in my possession, and what it now represents. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
The Mandalorians were butchering innocent worlds that we had sworn to protect.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
I would make the same choice again.
Then you would die a second death. Such is the price of action without reflection. It is what we were taught as Jedi.
Tell that to the millions who died in the war. Lives we could have saved if the Jedi had acted earlier.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
No, there was no guarantee we would win. But if we had not acted, the Mandalorians would now rule the Republic.
A physical victory, perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
And how many people would have died if the Mandalorians hadn't been stopped?
You do not know...
I only have my experiences to guide me, and they tell me you and the Council were wrong.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
At last it comes out. Was it always this personal with you?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
The destruction of Paragus was an accident.
Ah, an accident. Something beyond your control. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
Why don't you tell me?
Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet, and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
What do you mean?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
Intelligence. It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars. So we might choose that, otherwise the Sith was the Sith were the ones that shot at it. Yeah, we'll take the intelligence one. It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die during the Mandalorian Wars.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
My crime? The Sith destroyed Paragus, not me.
The Sith? What do you mean?
The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
They intend to exterminate all Jedi, everywhere.
There are no more Jedi, except I. Like you, they turned from the Order. And now only I remain. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
They're stronger than you think. At least one Sith Lord stands with them, and they fight differently than the Sith from the Jedi Civil War.
Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
Your grasp of tactics is questionable.
We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
Where can I find my companions?
You shall find them north of here, in one of the old irrigation chambers. They have not been harmed. They are free to leave as well.
The sooner I'm out of here, the better.
Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us. You all right, Mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, Mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber, and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, Mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Journal entry added, light side points gained. Alright, we'll just take a peek at our journal. Lost Jedi. You found one of the Jedi Council, Atris, in a hidden polar academy on Telos. She seems to think you were responsible for the Sith threat and told you to depart Telos. Alright. I didn't remember the choices you could make in that conversation with Atris. I thought that was pretty sick. But that's what we're going to call it today. So go ahead, save my game. We'll create a new slot. Save 14. Okay. And that's where we will pick up next time, collecting our companions and eventually departing Telos for wherever we go next. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, everyone. Take care.